We're extremely grateful to the Totnes and Bridgetown Races Company. It's their point-to-point. They are the headline supporter as far as today is concerned, and George Welch joins us from the Totnes and Bridgetown Races Company. Thank you for having us.
Oh, Cornelius, as ever, you're very welcome, and it's cracking racing, isn't it?
Isn't it? Great.
Yeah.
You could have just done something about the weather. You've done everything else absolutely brilliantly.
And the Dartmoor Hunt team have really prepared the course, spot on again. They really watered well, and it was, it's really safe ground out there. We had a sort of 4 mil of rain this morning,
yeah,
and it's just sort of got into the ground, but it's safe as houses. It's sort of, dead. It's sort of dead ground, but dead safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Good, very, very good way of putting it. And the Totnes and Bridgetown Races Company. We won't go into the origins of it all, but basically there was a few quid when Totnes racecourse, which once existed, was sold, and other things happened on it. So you have been able to invest that money and then use that money, the result of all that, to support point-to-pointing in this part of the world. Yeah,
we were very strongly associated with Buckfordsley Racecourse. Can you remember, Cornelius, did you ever go to
I'm not
Buckford's?
that old.
No, point-to-pointing.
I haven't ever been there, but next year we'll all be rammed into Buckfast. Well, ram's the wrong expression. We'll all be in a sort of probably socially distanced.
And we have sort of 3 fixtures there, and they're flagship fixtures. But in the old days, Totnes and Bridgetown took the lease at Buckfordsley of when the racing stopped, and they'd subleased it to the Hunts to run point-to-pointing, and the Cooper family have been great supporters. So and today we're sort of thrilled. We're conscious that a lot of holiday businesses and pubs are the normal sponsors at this meeting, so we stepped in. But we're also sponsoring two races on all cards in the West Country, where we're behind closed doors. But we'll be at Bratton. We're sponsoring a race every Devon and Cornwall fixture.
And we're getting 1,500 people in, I think, aren't we?
That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
And then, Cornelius, you know me, I always have a plug. Newton Abbot Racecourse, we've got 2 Totnes and Bridgetown Hunter chases there, one on the 12th, one on the 26th. It would be great if they filled, because it's good for the PR. I was at Cheltenham last night.
Oh, lucky you!
It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I said to sort of Simon Clays, it's just fantastic to see the amateurs back in action.
Yeah,
and we had really good evenings for us here.
We could run a whole edition of the Moral Maze on Radio 4 about whether amateur riders are elite sportsmen and women or not.
I know.
We won't rehearse all the arguments here now, but clearly something was bound to have to give during the period of time when racing was going, but under a certain amount of restrictions. And unfortunately, amateur riders were the prime sufferers.
And the pony racers too.
Yeah.
And it was great. We've had
Weren't they good earlier on?
They're brilliant. And at Cheltenham, there's a pony race card at Cheltenham to 100 runners, someone said.
Yeah.
So it's unbelievable. But
I'm very pleased that the Scudamore girls, with a pedigree like that, they were at Fleet Park rather than Cheltenham.
Yeah, and Churchill ran that today. That was one of our old ponies.
Oh, right.
He was a great servant.
And he ran another terrific race.
He ran well. He's getting But I don't know all the children who pony race, but I know all the ponies. They go on. They go on forever. All our ponies are still running.
Oh, well, that's great. That's lovely. And you're here as a sort of owner trainer as well, because the family have got runners today.
We got one in the next.
How about it with Tamby riding that?
Yeah, Tamby's doing his A-levels this morning and only just got here an hour or so ago.
So literally doing his
it's the way they're testing them.
Right.
And he had a set of tests.
Oh, do you know what subject he had this morning?
Oh, I think it was something dire like chemistry. But,
chemistry followed by an afternoon. Well, that is the perfect antidote, isn't it?
That's right. And so he's got How About It, who is a proper schoolmaster and will act on the going.
Cave Tara was a good stallion.
He's probably one of the more disappointing Cave Taras, perhaps.
Well,
but he's a proper racehorse. So
well, I think he's won races in the past.
Yeah,
he
won
a point-to-point in Ireland.
Yeah,
one for Rebecca Curtis.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we got him from Alex Dunn and John Smith.
I thought the run at Maysmore the other day, I wrote "not devoid of promise."
Oh, well done.
Yeah. I think you finished 6th.
Yeah.
but it wasn't that. It wasn't a disastrous 6.
No.
There were glimmers.
He'll, our horses are home trained, so they
Do they come on for the run?
They do come on for the run. Yeah, they're like me. They first time out there is a little bit.
Right. Well, what the good news though is always fit as a fiddle is the Totnes and Bridgetown Races Company.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for your support here today and your support across Devon and Cornwall. Hunter Chasers and Point to Points, we're very grateful.
Cornelius, thank you, and thank you and your team. It's absolutely fantastic what you've done for putting Devon and Cornwall on the map and bringing it to the crowd who can't come.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Super.
Yeah.
Well, lovely to George Welch joining us there. Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you again, I'm sure, at the Point to Point next Saturday.